Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a first look and swatches of the brand new Tartelette palette from Tarte. This is a really exciting palette because these are 12 exclusive to the palette matte shades that they just came out with. And yeah, I'm going to be giving you guys a kind of first look. I haven't used this on my eyes yet. This is like a brand new palette to me, actually brand new to most people. But I'm going to do swatches for you guys today. And first we're going to take a quick look at the packaging. I just want to show you guys kind of what it looks like. This is the approximate sizing. It's nice because it's, you know, the back has that gold, which is really shiny. It fingerprints up, but the front actually has more of a, it's kind of like an ombre in the purple, and then it's got the shiny Tartelette logo on there. So you don't have a bunch of fingerprints showing up on the front of the palette, which I like. And inside, you've actually got a really generous sized mirror. Like you could actually put on your makeup with this, and it does hold itself up. So a lot of palettes, the mirror doesn't hold itself up, and I like that this one actually does that. It's a very sturdy palette, and it's also very, very thin, so I think you could definitely travel with this. And it just looks really nice. Like it's very, I don't know, it would look nice on your vanity as well. So getting into the actual product that you have in here, there are 12 different eyeshadows, and these range in shade from, top row is more of, like I said, warm tones, warm neutrals. The middle of the palette is more pinks, purples. It's kind of your pinky purple row, I would call it. And then the bottom is a little bit cooler toned. I think that this palette has just so many looks possible with it because you really do have such a wide range of shadows here, and it's especially nice being like a blogger because you have the names of each color printed below it. So if you're trying to tell somebody what colors specifically from the palette you used, you don't have to find the little plastic sheet and try to put it on top and try to save that thing. You can just look at your palette and then look at the color, and there you go. You know exactly what color it is. I haven't actually had a chance to put these on my eyes yet, but I'm really, really hopeful. The last palette that I got was the Rainforest After Dark palette, and I really liked the quality of that palette, and I really enjoyed those shadows. So I'm really hopeful with the quality here. Let's go ahead and get into swatches. So the first shade is Free Spirit. This is a really basic cream shade. This is pretty much my skin color, so it's actually kind of hard to pick up on my skin tone. But that's the first one. Second color we have is called Force of Nature, and this is a nude. It actually comes up a little bit orangey on my skin tone, but they describe it as a nude. Next we have Dreamer, and this is a warm brown. Now just for reference with my swatches, I'm spinning my brush 3 times in each pan, and then I'm trying to go over it about 6 times with each brush stroke. If they're a little bit patchy, then I'll add a little bit more, but you'll see that. Alright, this next shade is called Multitasker. This is another brown, and this one's more of a chocolate brown, a little bit cooler. Next we have Caregiver. This is, again, very, very close to my skin tone. This is a very pale pink. This one I did try to build up a little bit, but honestly I don't really think it changed the color very much. It's just very similar to my skin tone. And also I do not have a primer on, so you could probably get a little more pigment with a primer. Next we have Natural Beauty. This is a nice mauve. Building that up just a little bit. Then we have Best Friend, and they describe this as a mulberry. Next up we have Bombshell, which is slightly darker. I would call this a plum, just a dark plum. This is the only shade that gave me trouble. It just seemed like it went on a little bit patchy, and I don't know if it was just a fluke or it just seemed like it went a little bit patchy. I did try to build it up a little bit, and I even, instead of just going with the downward brush strokes, I even tried going up and down here to try to blend it a little bit more. But that's the one that gave me the most patchiness. Next, we've got Super Mom. This again is very, very close to my skin tone. This one would be described as an ivory, not as buttery as the very first Free Spirit, but Super Mom is an ivory. Next, we have Wanderer, which I accidentally swatched over Super Mom. I'm sorry about that. I realized it later, but Wanderer is more of a light brown. Next, we've got Power Player. This is a nice taupe. This one is very, very subtle, and I thought maybe it was just coming off light because I needed to build it up, which I tried, but honestly that's just the tone of this taupe. Last color we have is called Fashionista. I was very impressed with how soft and well pigmented this color is, and this is just a true, like all the others, a matte, but it's a black. Now here we go with the first 4, Free Spirit, Force of Nature, Dreamer, and Multitasker. Next is Caregiver, Natural Beauty, Best Friend, and Bombshell. And then the last 4 are out of order. So we've got Wanderer, Power Player, Fashionista, and then Super Mom is the very pale on the right. So that's your first look and swatches of the brand new Tartelette palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, if you'd like to see the brand new Too Faced Semi Sweet palette, I just did swatches and kind of a first look at that. I will put it down below. Can't wait to hear what you think, and I will see you guys soon. Bye guys!